Hey guys, I'm Ian. Welcome to ProduceFaster.com. Today we're going to talk a little bit about music theory. And man, my hope is that this will bring some clarity and some simplicity to your understanding of music, and it's going to help you to write songs with more freedom and just with more fun. All right? So it's very simple today. We're not covering complicated things. Be sure and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot of good stuff coming that will explain some of these things more in depth. But hopefully just this much is going to change everything about the way that you're writing. Okay, here we go. First things first. No matter what the instrument, in music there's this thing called the chromatic scale. As complicated as that sounds, it really is just this. The chromatic scale is just every note. Doesn't matter if it's a piano, a cello, a guitar, they all have it. Okay. Within the chromatic scale is this thing called the major scale. The major scale is what I like to say the foundation of music. Every song that you and I like, regardless of the genre, boils down to being written out of this major scale. Okay, here's how this works. What we're actually about to cover is called the Nashville number system. They call it that because successful professional music writers, songwriters, musicians in Nashville, they use this system to write their music. So if it's good enough for them, I think it's good enough for us. Here's how this works, all right? We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and if you count the octave, there's 8. If you didn't catch that, what we've done is taken the major scale. We're using C just because that's simpler, but it applies to any key that you want to do this. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And then we're numbering the notes. 1, first note, the second note, the third note, the fourth note, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. What they do is they take these numbers and they use 3 basic elements to produce a great song. Number 1 is the melody or the hook. Number 2, chords. If you don't know what a chord is, some people call them triads. Basically just means I'm playing 3 notes, or there's other things. Again, we'll cover more complex stuff in other videos, but at its simplest form, a chord is the 1, 3, and 5 of the major scale. There's a chord. There's a chord. There's a chord. The third element to a great song is using those chords to create a pattern. Chord patterns. I would say with very few exceptions, most of the music that you and I enjoy is being written using 4 common chords out of this major scale. The 1, the 4, the 5, and the 6. There are others in there. We'll cover them another time. But here's how this works, okay? So if I'm going to sit down and write a song, I'm going to take these 4 and I'm going to say, all right, let's do 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 5. That's a chord pattern. In case that's getting complicated, again, we're in the key of C, so that means I'm going to play a C chord, an F chord, a C chord, an F chord, a C chord, an F chord, and a G. We'll see how that sounds. that sound familiar? All right, what do we got there? We have all three elements going on. We have a chord pattern, 4, 1, all the way through there. We have chords in the first place. And we have a recognizable melody or a hook. All right? You guys can do this with anything. You know, one of my friends, he's been struggling to write music for so long until I showed him this. You can simply randomize this, or you can put some thought into it. You know, sometimes it works out either way you do it. You take your chords, 4, 1, 6, 5. Side note, we'll discuss it in another video, but the 6th chord is a minor. Why is the 6th chord a minor? I'll explain later, but let's listen to why. I'm going to play it without it being a minor, okay? Doesn't sound right, does it? Try it like this. Much better, right? So there you go. I know that's simple. I wanted to keep it short today. Be sure and subscribe. Again, I've got lots of great content coming down the pipeline that's going to explain a whole lot more of this and hopefully help you guys to produce faster. We'll see you next time.